No, this is not an ASMR video. I just didn't know what to talk about. So here's my Amazon package with my Kobo Libra Colour. Right, I want to apologize straight up. Not really big on video, and especially not, unboxing videos and stuff. So this is going to be a bit raw. I'm sorry about it. My job here is to give you or tell you what is what, and that's what we are going to get to. Let's keep this aside for a bit. There it goes, and we have the two devices that we're going to unbox and see what it's like. Right. Okay, so for those people who are just listening in, this is the Kobo Libra Colour. The front of the package just shows you the Kobo Libra Colour. It says it's compatible with the Kobo Stylus too. Sorry about the tongue slip. E-reader made with recycled plastic. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Now it's intact. Okay. At the back, there's just a few things. It says 7 inches water resistant, I suppose. Or was it IPX8 waterproof? We'll get to that when we do the review of this device. And then there's the adjustable brightness, Wi-Fi, stylus, and Bluetooth. I think there's a small dot right above the stylus, and it probably says that that's sold separately. Alright, on the sides, there's not in Kobo on this. There's a serial number. There's Kobo Libra Colour, and then it says lithium ion and that kind of stuff. So let's jump right in. That feeling. Okay, now how does this open? Yep, okay. Ta-da. That's the device. There's a nice tab that helps you pull it out. It says the button is at the back. Okay, very good. This is really nice to hold. Now, I've got medium-sized hands, and this is pretty nice to hold. If you have smaller hands, I don't think this is going to be a problem. Now, it says a 7-inch screen. It's supposed to be really big, but yeah, I mean 7 inches diagonally. So yeah, it's not that big. So if you have like smaller hands, don't worry about it. Bigger hands, anyway, you have no problem. Within this, you have the quick start guide. Paired with the Kobo Stylus 2, and then Kobo Stylus 2 separately, not included. Yep. Okay, this e-reader is made with recycled and ocean-bound plastics. Really nice. Download the free Kobo app. This e-reader is repairable, which is, well, this is great. We'll have to check that out as to what really this means, but yeah, there you go. If you can hear that sound, just please ignore it. It's just stuff that happens at home, right? Okay, and then you have the USB-C cable. That's a USB-A to USB-C cable. I'm not gonna unpack this because I've got plenty of them available. But of course, please, Rakuten or Kobo, don't exclude this in your packaging. Please don't go the Apple way. It's just terrible. All right, so that's that. I'll keep that aside. Let's open the Kobo Stylus 2, and I think it opens from here. Right. Oh, more literature. Quick start guide. Okay, we'll get to this in a bit. And that's the device. That's the stylus. And I think, yeah, it does attach magnetically to the Kobo. Oh, great. What's this now? Really cool. Oh, okay. That's I don't know if you can see this. Come on, yeah, there you go. Those are the nibs. I hope we can get more of these. We'll check that out. But I think for now there's one already attached to this. Come on. Oh, my camera is finding it really hard to focus on it because, yeah, there you go. Everything is black down here. So, okay, that's good. Okay, now to compare this with, say, the Kindle that I've got. I'll deal with that later. Go through this as well later on. So I've got a Kindle Oasis, and this is how they compare. Let me remove this so that we don't have this for comparison. This is how they compare. Now, weight-wise, I don't see much of a difference, even though I think this guy is supposed to be 6 grams heavier than this fellow. But hey, I can't really feel it. To be honest, okay, maybe let me hold it like that. Yeah, I think they feel kind of the same, as heavy as each other. Now, I have been a big fan of these page turn buttons, okay, with the Kindle. And this is my most favorite Kindle so far. I've had this for a few years now, and yeah, so the thing about this is that this is completely aluminum back, and then you have the flush front. Okay, so there's no bezel or anything of that sort that you can like feel. So this entire thing is all fiberglass, and the button and the power button of this device is up top here, and at the bottom you have the micro USB cable, which is my biggest gripe because just for this device I have to carry another cable, which is just painful. But anyway, this is that. And when it comes to this feels even a little bit lighter than this, if I may say so. The weight is really nicely balanced. So if you look at this, the weight is really nicely balanced. There's it's not asymmetrical like this guy is. So this guy is a bit asymmetrical if you can look at this, yeah. So you see the bulge over here. It is actually really nice to hold like this when you like, you know, so this is really nice to hold. It holds very well. And because this is all metal, that is aluminum construction, you know, if the weight was over here, you might have found it a little heavier than this fellow. But this holds really nice. I mean, there's not much of a problem. I know that a lot of people don't like this asymmetrical design, but to me it has really worked. On the other hand, this guy is a bit different, the way I feel it right now. So first of all, there is a bezel over here. So this is not flush. It kind of is set into the frame. So the screen is set into the frame. And yeah, so at the top, you have nothing. Side, again, nothing except for this strip. It's tiny bit different. Yeah, you can see that. So this is kind of a little inset over here, and this is a slight bit different, but it really holds the stylus really nicely. And you know, yeah, okay, so it's not too strong. So careful when you move it like that. Yeah, so if you jerk it enough, it will pop out, but it's not that really bad. Oh, okay, anyway, we'll get to this in a bit. At the bottom, again, there's nothing on this side. You have the Kobo Libra, and there's some of made in China and stuff like that. And there's the USB port. This is a USB-C port, which is absolutely great. Now, the back, over here you have the Rakuten Kobo that's on this side, so here's how it is. All right, and the button is over here. So you know, if you hold the device like this or like this, you don't really have a problem because you're not holding anywhere near the power button. Okay, so this is how it really is, and it's really comfortable to hold. If you can see, here is this is kind of a bit curved upwards, so there's it gives you a very nice grip. And again, the back is textured. You can see that. Okay, the back is really textured, so it feels really nice as well. So when you hold it like that, there's very little fear of it slipping off your hands. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. It's kind of being a bit annoying. Oh, nice. There is a slight bit of glare if you can see this, but this light is really concentrated, and so it's obvious that you feel it that way. But when you're in bright light, bright sunlight, you won't feel any of that. Let's power this on. Actually, look at this. This is all color. Okay. So yeah. So this is a bit red, green, and yeah. So that's how it is. Let's power this on. Okay, there's the light. Yay! Alright, let's pick English. Welcome to Kobo. Let's get started. Okay, let me enter the key for this and get back. Alright, so it says November 9th, which is okay. The time zone is not okay. So, let's say Mumbai. Oh, sorry. There you go. UTC 5:30, which is great. Use 24-hour format, please. Continue. Oh, it's already downloading an update. So if you can see this, the battery is about half, which is great. That's how it should be. When you're storing a device for a long time, always charge it to 50%. And then store it. Don't let it go down to like below 20 or above 80. That's the idea. The closer to 50, the better it is. So I don't know if you notice this. This is brown in color. I don't know how much the camera is able to capture it, but yeah, do not turn off your e-reader. Okay. I'm going to say one eternity later. Okay, while this is going on, let's take a look at the stylus. So this is what the stylus looks like, right? I don't know if this is... Okay, so this comes off easily. Let's remove that. So this is a button which I think helps you change tools or something. And on this side over here, you have the USB-C port, which allows you to like charge the device and stuff. This is the eraser. Now it all feels plasticky. It doesn't. It's all plasticky. It's not. There's no rubber in there, whereas as far as I can tell. Or maybe there's a little bit, I don't know. But this doesn't move or anything. It wiggles a little bit if you move it around like that. It wiggles a little bit, but it's not much. And this, again, rotates. So while you're writing, this would rotate. I think that's a good thing. Alright. I think I've got to activate this and get back. So let me try and do that. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, it's activated. No, sorry, no pluses, nothing. All right. It's not very different from the Kindle. The layout is probably a slight bit different. I think let's go through the menu. There's the brightness menu, there's natural light auto. I'm gonna say I want to keep it that warm. Yeah, that's good. Bedtime, yeah, it's okay. 10 p.m. Let's make it 10. Yeah, natural light auto. I don't want natural light auto. I just want it to be warm always. Coming soon on audiobook to audiobooks. Okay, so the thing about the Kindle Oasis is that I think outside of India, you can listen to audiobooks on this device, whereas here in India, you cannot listen to audiobooks. I don't even think you have a Bluetooth menu, so you can't even. Let's try. Oh, by the way, great book. All right, let's go. Yeah, see, there's no Bluetooth even within device. Yep, nothing. Whereas on the other hand, I think this guy might have Bluetooth. So settings. Yeah, there you go, Bluetooth connection. So this has Bluetooth, and therefore, when you look at this here, it says coming soon to audiobooks. Right. How does this move? Find your next book. Okay, introducing audiobooks. Okay, ebooks. Right. The one thing that I do notice with this device is that it's not intrusive. So right now, what you see on the home screen is not a bunch of ebooks that I don't have. There's nothing in here, so it just shows nothing. If I created a wish list of books, then it might come up here. Coming soon to audiobooks is again audiobooks. Find your next book in the Kobo Plus or our store. So when you go to discover is when you go to the store. It's not like the store is kind of forced upon you the way that Amazon does it. Hang on. Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, so yeah, the home tab, if you go, look at that. Okay, this is from my library, but then the rest of it is not. These are not books that I own. These are books that Amazon thinks are good for me. Okay, and there's so many, right? This is all it is. And then I have to like manually go into the library or open my book. If I go into my library, then yes, of course, all the books that I have, those are the ones in the library. But otherwise, it's more leaning towards books that you don't have. On the other hand, this isn't like that. There's a Discover tab, wherein if you go, you have all the books that you don't have. But typically in the home area, you don't have much going on. It's not really busy. Now, maybe this can change. I mean, this is not a big deal. Tomorrow, Kobo decides that, look, I want to sell more books the way Amazon is. I want to be more aggressive about it. They are going to push more and more titles in here because that's how, I mean, they control these devices no matter what they have you think, right? So you go back into books. This is a book that I purchased on Kobo, and I haven't read this. I'm going to keep it that way for now. My notebooks. So this is a place where I can like write things down. So that's the notebooks area. And yeah, into settings. If I go into settings, there's still Pocket. I heard that Kobo has now switched to using Instapaper. So I don't know why my articles still appears there with a Pocket logo. But there's Dropbox, there's Google Drive, your wish list, and beta features. Beta features, what's beta features? Large print mode, my words. Okay, I don't know. I don't want any of these. Right, settings. Go into accounts. There's... Right, so you're not signed into Pocket, and it still allows me to sign into Pocket, which is a bit strange, but yeah. Yeah, date and time, language and dictionaries, Wi-Fi connection, Bluetooth connection, syncing and updates, automatic sync time night. Okay, you know what? We'll come to this. Sorry, see, look, I am so used to the Kindle way of doing things. Okay, goes to sleep. I've not opened anything, so it's just sleeping like that. It tells you it's sleeping, which is nice. I think the book cover might appear here. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we do the review. Okay, now this guy. Let's just try and write this. I'm not like really writing. It's just yeah, it's a bit slippery. It's not like writing, with pen on paper. But this is definitely something that you can get used to. It's not very hard. There is a little bit of friction when you write, but it's not like pen on paper. So yeah, there's that. But we'll come to the full review in a while. Let me use this for a couple of weeks. First of all, I'm going to charge it to 100%, so we know how long the battery lasts, and then yeah, we'll come back with a review when we have used it for a couple of weeks. All right, so until then, thank you for watching. I'm sure I'm going to cut off a lot of this in the end because I've spoken a lot, and sorry about that. I'm still figuring out how to do this. I want to do it, but yeah, I mean, if you have some good feedback to send me, please send them my way. Just be nice. Know that I'm not a professional in this area. Yeah, this is not something that I do on a daily basis, right? So cut me some slack. Let me know how I can improve, and I'll be really grateful for that. Meanwhile, take care of yourself, and have a good rest of your day. Thank you.